Hi Taurus, thank you very much for connecting. Thank you very much for recommending my channel to your friends. If you don't, that's fine. I'm just talking to you about Jan. Jan is not as tired for you as it usually is. It feels to me that Jan actually creates for you a certain type of spectrum of imagination, connection, creation, and cosmic love of all. And I believe that you are, beyond all other people, capable and very well acquainted with this time. I actually feel that you're already beyond ready. I feel you already know what's ahead. And I feel that most Tauruses already kind of see and sense the smell in the air or the feeling of people. I feel you can tell a person's actions very far and very fast before their own mind catches up to it. And it also feels to me that you can predict what other people are up to, what they're going to be, how they're going to go, and what are the ways that people will humor themselves in the end, or how you will eventually be humored by what they're humored by. One of the most wondrous universal shifts during Jan is not to walk alone. You don't have to do things on the drudgy side. You don't have to acquaint yourself with people over time. You don't have to take your work into consideration more than you have to. You don't have to be weak. You don't have to be meek. You don't have to be the wallflower here, Taurus, like sometimes you usually are. It can be actually a very nice change of scenery to be a little bit aggressive and more connected to your time. It's actually a very nice time to walk out there, to carry the flag, to be the one with the banner, to be the one without barriers, to be the one with all the friends already. So even before we hit this incredible Uranian Aquarius, you can be already ready. You can be already ready to promote yourself. You can be already ready to make new friends. You can be very, very much ahead and take into consideration nobody quite realizes who you are until perhaps you're formulated already in the group. So perhaps you'll be reconsidered, you'll be recontextualized quite a few times by a few people, and that means that dating is probably off the cards unless you already know the person pretty well. It feels to me that being contextualized by your significant other also actually could be quite strange or damaging or tormenting if they don't quite know you. Considered requalified, reconnected, regrouped, rehired, moved up the ladder, moved down the ladder, made redundant, truly for you guys. The context of your heart has changed quite a bit. So during this particular time, please make space for universal truths uttered by another by accident, also being identified in a certain way beyond your own understanding as to how it happened, and also beyond your own timeline being overqualified or like underqualified but overhired. Also being loved because of you, because of who you are, without really any sense to it, and also being nonsensically just adored. Let the other person make a choice, but also stay in mind as to how it impacts your timeline, how you look to yourself in a broader galactic sense as a person makes a choice or a call on you. And also please try not to speak your mind too much, so much that you might actually hurt yourself, or you might hurt your inward journey. So it's like you may have a very strong voice during this time, or you might suddenly understand the meaning of all things. And the thing here is to walk your own journey. Don't stagnate. Don't try to exchange one group for the other. See where their pasture is greener, as you usually would anyway, but do it ultimately super fast. I actually feel that within just an hour, you can scope out a whole room of people. Just within a few minutes, you can scope out a friend, and you can actually realize what are all these people coming to, and what are the metaphorical meanings that life has in store for you through all these different situations and concepts and these beautiful stars in the sky. One of the best things I feel for you during this time, Taurus, is not to take advantage of anybody else at first. We're going for your 8th house with Jupiter, therefore it is hard not to take advantage. So as you are perhaps easily swayed or easily perhaps pushed or pulled into a situation here with people, you might also want to push and sway others. So for example, easy catch, easy money, easy sex, or just like easy formal or informal occasions, especially where people don't know who you are. And you are the one being passed judgment on. So please don't take too much advantage, because this is a secret for now, but yeah, by the end of the month, you might have a very heart-wrenching truth if you've been tested by the beginning of January and you've taken advantage of others. By the end, you might actually find that a lot of it falls, and your whole heart, or like your whole soul, like your whole chest cavity just changes. So please make sure by the end of the month you have no regrets as to how you've done, with whom you've done, and also how you've been taking advantage of your new social status or your new status quo. So thank you very much, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed the prognosis. If you'd like to see me for a reading, please do. If you'd like to have a look at my website, please do. Get the Almanac for 2019, you still can. And if you'd like to take a look at my daily blog, or you want to sign up to my YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, please do. And thank you. Thanks a lot, and enjoy your month. Bye.